Greetings! The Hijabi Gamer here, and I have seen episode 3 of Loki, and it has broken me. I am so disappointed and frustrated and just dead on the inside after seeing that episode. There's nothing that they announced now that I'm ever going to look forward to again. I was really looking forward to Loki. I love Tom Hiddleston playing Loki, and watching, I was really excited for this show, and to see the trash they have been putting out is just so disappointing. I mean, we're how many episodes did they say? 6? We're like halfway through almost. If not, we're at the halfway point. And this is what they've made. My God, the 3rd episode, I've seen the majority of it, but I actually had to fast forward through several points of it because it was just so boring. It was just nonstop. Talky. And then the point where Loki gets drunk. I mean, at one point she's like, you shouldn't drink. It's like, oh my God, who did not know that was going to happen? I knew it from the moment he picked up the 2 bottles, the 2 glasses of whatever it was that he drank, that he was going to get drunk and mess things up. Because, oh my God, it is a white man, Loki. It's like she is minding him. He's a little child running behind her, and he needs her to get things right. You could have had an amazing episode with excitement and story, and the only good, interesting piece of information we got out of it was the fact that the people in the TVA are all variants. Other than that, it was so boring. You're on a planet about to get destroyed, and 90% of the episode is talky. Oh, my mama was this. My mama was that. Oh, this is what love is. Nobody cares. Nobody wanted. You're on a planet, on a train, on a planet that's about to get, and you're talking about what love is. This is a Marvel show, and nobody is going into it going, I wonder what Loki thinks of love. Nobody cares. But then we have the showrunner putting it out that this was my goal, to make Loki bot. No, nobody cares. We wanted a good show. Instead of focusing on pushing out your message, why didn't you focus on making a good script? God, the whole thing was just nonstop boring talking that nobody wanted. You have Loki, the god of mischief, and this is what you make? Watching my cat sleep is more interesting than watching Loki. I cannot believe this. I was really looking forward to this show. I was going to buy it on Blu-ray. I mean, I still want to get, if they have any, and I'm still looking for a 1/6 figure Loki. I think there's a Hot Toys one. I mean, this is the one thing I was like, you know what, there is no way they're going to mess up Loki. And they have so thoroughly messed up Loki. There's nothing they announce that's going to get me excited again. I've learned my lesson. Shang-Chi, I don't care. I don't care what they make. Black Widow, I don't care anymore. Because you had Loki and the Tesseract, and what did you do? I responded to the woman going on about, I made Loki by. Well, you know what? Make him Muslim next week. Yeah, because apparently, and people are going on about, thank God you made Loki bi. No. If you're looking on television and you want to see yourself, and the only way you get any self-worth is by seeing a character just like you on screen, God, you got problems. Seriously. I've lived my entire life in this country. You want to know how many times I've seen an accurate Muslim portrayal on television? Like, none. Even when they put a Muslim on screen, it's either some rebellious, I'm gonna go rebel against the Muslim religion and the status quo because I hate being a Muslim, or ridiculously over-the-top fundamental Muslim who, the one that stands out is that, I think it was CSI, where this cop goes up to a man, is like, your daughter's in intensive care, it's like, is she dead? It's like, dude, he just said she's in intensive. It's like, I have not spoken. It's like, dude, if a police officer went up to my father, no matter what I had done, and said, your daughter's in intensive care, his first response would be, oh my God, where is she? Not, oh well, we've been apart because she had relations with a non-Muslim. God, I mean, and yet I don't go around ashamed because, oh my God, I'm a Muslim, but there are no Muslim characters. And no, I do not care about Ms. Marvel. If this is what you did to Loki, I've never cared about Ms. Marvel. I mean, if I cared about Ms. Marvel, I'd be playing the Avengers video game, which I am not. I've already said the only way you're going to get me into, honestly, no. You could put Loki in Marvel Avengers, and I'm not going to play it. I've changed my mind, because after this trash that I saw, that was episode 3? It was like 40 minutes, and what was it, 30 minutes of talking? And what they weren't talking was them walking and talking and sitting and talking and Loki singing and acting like an idiot because, oh my God, it's a white man. And white man ruined everything. I'm really angry because there was so much potential, and what you do, you get diversity hires, and we get people who can't do Loki any justice. I could have done a better episode, and I'm not very good at writing or TV shows, but I could have done something better than the trash they did. Like I said, watching my cat sleep is more exciting. She actually twitches and she snores. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so angry about this episode. And I'm dreading episode 4. And yes, I don't have Disney Plus. I'm sailing the high seas. Because, hell, I'm paying Disney any money for this garbage. God, Disney. What is it going to take for them to realize that what the fans want? And look, I'm a woman. And I'm going, no, it's Loki running after female Loki. Loki's an incompetent, bumbling buffoon who needs female Loki. Oh, look at little Loki following that woman, strong, intelligent Loki. What? Sylvie, whatever her name is. I don't care. Az's videos are more interesting than Loki. I mean, I am really disappointed. Like I said, Loki is my favorite Marvel Avengers character. Hell, at this point, if they're like announcing Goose the Cat, the show, I'd be like, yeah, it's gonna suck. Because you're gonna find a way to mess up Goose the Cat. Which, by the way, just a side note, with them all about female representation, Goose. Now, I haven't read Marvel Comics, but I did look up somebody who had made a video about Goose the Cat. Goose's name was Chewie, and Goose was a girl. So, oh my God, you gender swapped Goose, Chewie, to a male cat. Because, apparently, Chewie has kittens at some point. So, oh wow. That could have been awesome, having Chewie have, I think it was like 150 kittens, all of them with tentacles coming out of their mouths. That would be just an army of tentacle cats. But hell, you could make a show about Goose the Cat, and I'd be like, yeah, whatever. It's gonna suck anyway. You can't do anything, Disney. I'm really angry. And then you hear Tom Hiddleston and what's his name all talking about how great the show is. Or Angry Joe talking about how great the show is. It sucks. What show are you watching? Are you watching the same trash that I'm watching? Maybe you've got a different version where Loki is cool and exciting. I'm just... God, I can't believe this. To hell with it. I mean, I've had it. I don't care what they announce from Hollywood anymore. There's nothing good coming out. You get all excited. They clip in their trailers the few exciting moments, and then it's like, 2 minutes of trailer over, and it's like, 300 or 400 minutes that they took it out of? So, like, most of it is boring hell? I cannot believe they did this to Loki, of all characters. But then why should I be surprised? The garbage they've been spewing out. And people on Twitter are like, oh my god, it's so wonderful. You don't listen to Twitter. Clownfish TV already made a video. It showed that most of the people who are your audience aren't on Twitter. Even I'm on Twitter and I barely pay attention to it. I'm looking forward to the day I get banned off of that garbage. Anyway, I'm really, really angry. And this is more of a rant than a review. But I can tell you this much. The episode sucked. Alright? The episode sucked. It's garbage. I might watch episode 4, but you know what? It's probably going to suck too. Tom Hiddleston, I saw an interview with him where he's like, yeah, things are going to change up around episode 4 or 5. Let me guess. They're going to turn Loki into a woman? Another Loki woman. You know, or they're going to kill off Loki. Or they're going to, what? Instead of talkie, they're going to go to sleep. It's going to be an episode of watching Tom Hiddleston sleep. That might be more interesting than this garbage. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this trash. I'm really, really angry. God, and I hope you can't hear the construction because it's driving me absolutely nuts at this point. We had a flood. We have one of those bidets and the tubing that it connects it to the tank. It wasn't like dirty water, but the tubing was broken, so water flooded from the bathroom upstairs into the sitting room downstairs, destroyed the carpet, and, you know, wet the ceiling, so pieces of the ceiling have to be completely replaced. There's problems with the power, so I probably won't live stream this weekend either because I'm being told that the socket that the router's plugged into it is going to have to be replaced. God, I can't wait until this is over. Anyway, thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, let me know. From what I can tell, people don't like this show, but the reviewers love it. Other than, I don't know. I'm fed up. I'm really fed up. Alright. Just don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. Just don't.